My name is Filippo, aka Porcino, and I run the label Growing Pleasures. So I started the label 2 years ago, and Nate had put out 2 records on Kulture Galerie. The music didn't really match, and then that A1 came through, and I thought, we need to start the label just for this. And I already been talking to Duncan, I already been talking to other artists which had more of that kind of sound, and I thought, let's just do it. At the time, we were both kind of getting things started, and it's all about the idea of growing guilty pleasures from the start. And so that's why the name Growing Pleasure comes about, because if you hear Kulture Galerie, it's a different sound. Here is a lot more all about the fun. And the idea of growing is kind of like putting up spores and see the mushrooms coming up. And so that's what it all came about. We sent the record to Sandy, Dr. Banana, with a Winnie the Pooh letter inside. And then he picked it up, played it, I think, in South America. And yeah, the logo is designed by my mate Mirko, or M for me, or M for me. He was just playing around with Growing Pleasures as an idea, and then he came with this beautiful mushrooms with slender legs, and yeah, it's stuck. You should have seen the first edit he did though. That was a no-go for a lot of people. I'm Italian. I've been living in the UK since 2012, first Cardiff, now London. Obviously London is the best music scene in the world, regardless. We like to go to Berlin as well. We get invited, and we've got plenty of friends out there. When Nate was there, we went to visit. We did a little showcase. We just did one at Marla Records. But obviously London, it's our home, and that's where we do things here. With both projects, I played in a few cities, a few clubs. I would say that the ones that I've enjoyed the most because of the atmosphere and the kind of fun was Masada and Milan, which is where I'm from. And yeah, it was nice to be invited to go and play there whilst living in the UK, and it's just a fantastic club. But the people I've been working for so far, they've all been super sound and super patient, so I haven't found anything being so hard. You know, timing sometimes doesn't match with the original expectation. I think that's probably the hardest part. The most rewarding is seeing people playing the records, enjoying the records, people wanting to buy it, asking for it to be repressed, and just people having fun, you know. And this is all the idea behind Growing Pleasure, is just fun music for everyone. So in terms of deciding what songs goes on Growing Pleasures, I need to have a big hook for the A1. It needs to be something that you will remember, you will find yourself singing it 2 hours later you heard it the first time, and that's the idea that I have behind the #1 track of the record. It depends. The artist, it's people I've met before, it's people I've known, and then other people have started sending me demos. There's a digital label coming up, same Growing Pleasure, but only digital, coming out soon with people that I have not met before, but the music is just right. I don't think it's so important necessarily for it to be just on vinyl, but there are some records that are so timeless, and you want them to be timeless, and having them on a analog format like vinyl, it's just the right choice to make. David's new EP is coming, and the next one will be in the winter, and it's going to be big. That's it.